13 December 2024, 11:03 hours Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to test the Sight and Go here in San Francisco, and let's see how this thing works. All right, I set the Sight and Go to the eastbound part of San Francisco, and I will be meeting my girlfriend at the tennis club. Let's see if this thing works out in the city, and let's see if I can navigate to my girlfriend's tennis club. Okay, here's my first direction. Okay, so far so good. I'm following the arrow, and it seems to be pointing me or leading me to the right direction. This is going to be about a 5-mile walk, and I should do this 5-mile walk pretty routinely in about an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, if you can see dead ahead, there's a row of Victorian houses, and that's the dead end part of this street. And my Sight and Go is telling me to go straight, but since that's a dead end, I'm going to have to either bear south or north. So I'm going to bear north and then try to pick up my Sight and Go heading east once I get to a clear area past the dead end. Okay, I reached the dead end, so I am going to head north, which is this direction. And let's see the Sight and Go here. And of course the Sight and Go is still pointing east, but as I mentioned, I will head north, and then once I get a break, I will continue east, and that should put me back on track. Okay, I'm heading north, and I will come across a break so I can get back on track heading east. Okay, here's my break to head east, and let's see the way the Sight and Go works from this point. Oh, that's pretty cool. It shows me a waypoint that I saved to a tennis court that's coming up my way heading east. But that's not my final destination. The tennis court that I'm meeting my girlfriend is farther east towards the ocean. Okay, once again, I hit another dead end towards my easterly direction. So I'm gonna bear north and go to the next break so I can continue easterly towards the tennis courts. Heading north now. Okay, I'm at the Haight-Ashbury, and if I wanted to, I can continue east, camera straight ahead. But if I go that route, there's going to be a lot of meth zombies, and I don't want to deal with a bunch of bums. So I am going to head north. It's a nicer scenery, less meth heads, and less bums heading in this direction. And once I get to an area that's safe, I will then break to the north, break to the east. Okay, here's my break. I'm gonna now head east, and I will be at the panhandle of Golden Gate Park. This is a nicer scenic view of San Francisco. No meth monkeys, and I don't have to worry about bums trying to mug me or anything like that. So I'm going to head in this direction. Typically I wouldn't worry about the meth heads and the bums trying to mug me because I could physically take care of myself, but today I'm carrying three tennis rackets, and their market value is over $1,000. Plus, I just got home from New York from filming, acting in a television series, and I cashed the check. So I'm carrying about $10,000 in my backpack. So I want to avoid any problems whatsoever because I'm at a physical disadvantage today. Okay, let's check in with my Garmin in the Sight and Go, and everything seems to be working. I'm on track heading east. If I continue easterly in this direction, I might run into some malfeasant individuals. So I am going to break north and head over to California Street, and then I'll break east on California Street, and that should give me a direct line to my girlfriend's tennis courts out there at the Bay Club near the ocean. As I head north in this direction, I am way off base, and the Sight and Go is showing me that I need to bear right to get back on track, and the navigation line is nowhere to be seen in the Sight and Go app. But this is the direction I want to head. It's a safer direction for me, and I'll continue on this direction till California Street, and then I'll break right, and that should get me back on track east. Okay, I made it to California Street. Now I am going to break east. All right, as you know, the upper arrow is the Sight and Go set heading east, and the little arrow at the center of the timepiece represents my direction. So everything is lined up. I'm heading east, and I am on track. All right, Sight and Go is doing well. It's pointing me to my home, Eagle's Nest, but we're not going to go there. We're going to go past Eagle's Nest, and we're going to go another 1.75 miles to the Bay Club tennis courts to meet up with my girlfriend. This is the final leg of my journey, 1.75 to 2 miles. The Garmin Instinct 2X Solar Tactical Wrist Timepiece did well with its Sight and Go application. I traveled a total of 5.72 miles, and I completed this journey in 1 hour, 0.27 minutes.